and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us today. So we are back at Chisala in Nkatabe, Malawi. Your chef and the passionate farmer is here today to show you our progress as to how we are doing. So I'm very happy, I'm quite happy today to show you our progress. This apple should be 4 months plus, but doing very well. Okay, so these are the apples that I showed you last time. You can go up there, scroll up there and see the video when we were planting these apples. But I'm very much happy. I'm very happy today to tell you that these apples and the Marikia papaya are doing very well. So this orchard comprises of papaya, apple, and the oranges. So we came today and planted some more Washington Navel orange. Yeah, so this is Washington Navel that we've planted today. So trust me, here we are trying our level best so that we can help to fight hunger. You know, we can do better, Malawi, and wherever you are, trust me, we can do better. Gone are the days where we used to import everything from other countries. We can't afford to do that. We can't afford to keep on doing that. So this is the area where we planted our Washington Navel today. And what is remaining of us is only to clear the bush from this area so that it can be clear, as you saw the orchard for apples up there. So yeah, we are trying our level best so that we can do. If at all you are interested in Marikia seedlings, I have them. First of all, as a farmer, you need to be very sure of the genetics, the varieties that you are planting. Be very sure, be certain that what you are planting is true, so that you should be expecting the best. Otherwise, you will end up fruiting very inferior fruits at the end of the day. But rather to run away from that, to make sure that you planted something that you are sure of. Make sure that you trust the source. So if you are in need of Marikia seedlings, the papaya seedlings that can mature in 8 months, less than 8 months, you should be able to start fruiting from Marikia, the dwarf papayas. So if you are interested, you can hit my inbox from the WhatsApp number that is showing on the screen, so that we should be able to share you some at a very cheap price. Yeah, so let's do Malawi, we can do better. So we had to intercrop the apple with the Marikia, as you see here. Nowadays we encourage to intercrop our fields. Just make sure that the plants that you are intercropping with would not affect one another at the end of the day. In terms of disease management, you're supposed to make sure that the plants you are intercropping with have no capacity to share diseases, and the rate of growth should be managed. So what we thought was to plant papaya with the apple seedlings, because you might understand with me, the papayas can fruit from 1 year to 3 years maximum, maybe 4 years, and then you would be required to replant. So At that time would be the time where our apples would be getting to maximum fruit production capacity. So from that time we would be taking off the papaya and remain with our apple. So to maximize production, make sure that you intercrop, but then make sure that you keep in consideration of the areas that I've talked about: the disease, rate of growth, and then the lifespan of the plants that you are growing. Thank you. So some more papaya that we've grown today. What is remaining of us is a day or two. We should be able to come back and clear off the bush. Okay, and clear off the bush so that our fruits should be in a clear space. So yeah, this is the Marikia papaya, the dwarf variety. I've been always preaching. Make sure that you plant the genetics, the genes that are defined well. So you can see at this stage, this fruit tree should be 4 months now, but it has already started fruiting. And mind you, if you plant dwarf varieties that are well defined, you know the source, that it is indeed a dwarf variety. In this case, Marikia variety that I'm showing you today, you should be able to come up with a tree that is going to give you fruits before 8 months. And at that 8 months, trust me, you would be able to start plucking. And if you plant these kinds of dwarf varieties, trust me, any plant seedling that you plant, you will be expecting to have a fruit from there, because there is an understanding that some papaya are male and the others are female. So in case you plant a male papaya, that means you would not be having fruits from that. But with dwarf variety, trust me, any plant has got a capacity to give you fruits. Okay, so any plant that we planted ourselves, we are sure that we are going to have fruits from the seedlings that we planted. So make sure that each and every time you go for seedlings, go for a source that you are sure of. If you just plant anyhow, you will be frustrated at the end of the day to say your seedlings are not giving up fruits. But yeah, we are sure, very sure. If you need Marikia papaya and you are around Mzuzu, hit my inbox please, so that you can have at least a single tree. As I always preach, that please plant at least one fruit tree at your backyard. Vitamins are necessary. Vitamins are a necessity nowadays. Okay, so you can't manage to be going in town and spending money buying fruits. Otherwise, thank you so much for today. So this is our second tree. Look at this. It has already started as well, producing nice flowers here. So these are flowers. Okay, at 3 months to 4 months should be, we have already started seeing fruits, flowers. A sign that yes, these are indeed dwarf variety. So thank you so much for today. Make sure that you hit a like button, share the video, and then subscribe to the channel so that whenever we come up with a new episode, you should be able to receive an alert and see what we are going to come up with next. But otherwise, keep up with us. Let's grow together. Together we can. Alone we can't manage. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a nice evening and good morning wherever you are watching us.